Fatiha. السلام عليكم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله محمد سيد الأولين والآخرين. مدد يا رسول مدد يا سادة أصحاب الرسول مدد يا مشايخ دستور ولا شاء الله فرز أحسن شيخ محمد كان طريقتنا والصحبة والخير في الجميع. Allah Azze ve Celle insana ve başka mahlukatlardan üstünlük vermiş.
Allah Almighty has given to the human being superiority compared to other creatures.
O da akılla.
That superiority comes from the divine favor of being giving a mind, a reason.
Akıl insanın süsüdür.
The mind is the ornament of the human being.
Aklı kullanan kazanır.
Those who use their minds will be winning.
Onun için Kur'an-ı Azimüşşan'da çok yerde Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Efela ta'kilun. Akılınız yok mu?
Therefore, many times in the Holy Quran, Allah Almighty asks the human being, don't you reason? Don't you have a mind to think?
Akıllı değil misiniz diye
Have you not been given intellect, a mind to think?
ayetler var.
There are many verses like these in the Holy Quran.
İnsanoğlu aklını kullanıyor zannediyor.
People think that they use their minds,
Aklını doğru yolda olmadıktan sonra
however, if you do not use your minds in following the right way,
onun faydası olmuyor.
then there will be no benefit in what you do.
Fayda ondan made aklını kullanmayan zararda oluyor.
Those who do not use their minds are in a state of damage or loss.
Çünkü Allah Azze ve Celle kendisine itaat etmek, kendisine
Allah Almighty has created you in order to obey Him.
kul olmak için insanları yaratmış.
Allah Almighty has created the human being so that they are servants to their Lord Allah Almighty.
Onda aklı da bunu hizmet etsin diye
And Allah Almighty has favored the human being with a mind so that the mind may serve the human being to be a servant to Allah Almighty.
yaratmış. Başka şeylere hizmet etsin değil.
Allah Almighty has not created the mind to serve the human being for any other purpose.
Başka şeylere hizmet edince aklını yanlış yerlerde kullanıyor.
If you use your minds for other things except for the servant of Allah Almighty, then you are using your mind for the wrong things.
Akıl insanın zinet süsüdür yani.
The mind is the decoration, the ornament of the human being.
İnsan başka mahlukat onlar akılları yok.
Other creatures do not have a mind or an intellect.
Akılsız mahlukattır.
They are mindless beings.
Onların Allah Azze ve Celle bir yola koymuş.
Allah Almighty has created them in a certain manner and they live their ways in a certain way.
O yolda ilerleyip giderler.
And they live their way just as Allah Almighty has created them.
Onların hesabı yok.
And they will therefore not be held accountable for what they do.
Kitabı yok.
And they will not be held accountable before Allah Almighty.
Allah o güzel şey verdiği için onun da bir mesuliyeti var.
But those who have been given a mind, the human being, they carry a responsibility.
Onun da hesabını verecek.
And the human being will be held accountable for that responsibility.
Sana akıl verdim diyor Allah Azze ve Celle.
Allah Almighty will ask you and say to you, I have favored you and granted a mind to you.
Kıyamet günü
on the day of judgment?
Bunun ne için bu kullanmadın?
Why did you not use your minds?
Ne için iyi, kötü bilip de
Why did you not use your mind to do this, to distinguish between good and wrong?
kötüden uzak durup iyi yapmadın diye
Why did you not use your minds to differentiate between good and bad, right and wrong, in order to stay away from the bad or the wrong?
onun hesabını soracak Allah Azze ve Celle.
And Allah Almighty will thus hold you accountable on the day of judgment.
Her şeyin bir şey var, ecri sevabı var yahut
There is a reward, a recompensation for everything,
onu günahı var.
and there are sins, of course, too.
Günah işleyen aklını kullanmamış olur.
Those who commit the sin are the ones who do not use their minds,
Yahut aklını başkalarına tabi etmiş olur.
or those who do not use their minds are the ones who submit and hand over their minds to others.
O da bir mesuliyet kendisindedir.
However, people must know that they themselves carry the responsibility for themselves.
Akıl Allah'ın insanlara dediğimiz gibi büyük bir nimetidir.
The mind is a huge divine favor by Allah Almighty to the human being.
Onu kullanan kurtulur.
Those who use their minds will be saved.
Kullanmayan kendi kafasına göre kullanan insan daima hüsrandadır.
Those who do not use their minds, or who use their minds according to their own liking, are the ones who are in a state of loss.
Allah muhafaza etsin.
May Allah Almighty protect us,
Aklımızı almasın.
and may Allah Almighty not take away our minds from us. May we not lose our intellect,
Doğru yoldan ayırmasın inşallah.
and may Allah Almighty make us not go astray from the right way.
Tevfik. El Fatiha.